There's no ghost in this machine. I make my own mistakes. We seem like skeletons with bonehead.
I like that song.
History's been
I could cut this audio out. I can talk all I want.
It's good backwards running. Things fix themselves. So people dance and then things fix themselves.
Yeah.
Or things fix themselves so people dance. They're amazed.
I don't know why this driving is so small, like the video.
Yeah, that's a little weird. I don't even know why you included it. Or the dancing for that matter. Or this. Fuck this. Just like a random shot of a mountain. This will be good for the video. Slap that out.
Totally. I'm gonna start right at the end of the song.
I can't hear it, so.
Oh yeah. Hey folks, this is the GOAT, back with another installment of Grand Theft Auto 3, with the mission Grand Theft Auto, which is
The titular mission, you know.
Who are you? What?
You invited me, dude. I'm Spaz.
Oh, wait, I invited you, didn't I? Oh, that's silly of me.
You did.
Okay, I got this now. Okay, so Spaz is here.
Confused, you know. Sometimes we don't take our Ritalin in the morning, so.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
I took my Adderall, so it's all good.
I remember now. Wait, what?
You remember me taking my Adderall? Were you?
Oh.
And you just killed like 4 homeless people when you ran over those boxes, by the way.
That is.
You're solving the homelessness problem in this country.
It's a necessary sacrifice.
Killing the homeless. It's a necessary job, but someone's got to do it. You know. Might as well be.
Oh, look at that! Look at what I just did. Look at that!
I just door. Those.
They wanted me to return the car in a minty flavor, and I just did and made it chocolate. What the hell?
It's terrible. You're gonna have to return that. Get the receipt?
In the pocket of my jeans that I just washed. Oh.
Great.
You know, I always do that. I always put, like, money or receipts in my jeans, and then I wash them.
Well, I don't
but
know
at least
coins will be a problem, but, you know.
This paint spray should take care of it, though. You know, it'll just...
Well, provided you don't crash into the back wall of the...
Yeah.
But you delivered the car, so it's all good.
That's good. And then I'm running really fast.
Now you're just gonna run all the way there.
This is actually my real speed. I can just power up like a Dragon Ball Z character. I can just power up like a Dragon Ball Z character and go like Sonic whenever I want.
Super Saiyan.
Super Sonic.
But then you're like, well, you know, might as well drive. You know, no sense in actually running all the way there. And I don't know how you did this. This is amazing. That was some expert driving. I took out about like 16 people on the sidewalk.
A cool guy with driving skills up the wazoo.
You know, you could just go to the entrance, but that would require actually, you know, doing something.
Yeah, well, oops. The entrance is not for me, okay? The GOAT does not take entrances. He takes lives.
I can already tell you're probably going to go careening over the edge of this. Oh, no. You're actually taking the exit. I thought you were just going to drive over the grass.
Oh, of course, I take the exits, but not the entrances. What do you think I am? A buffoon?
That was, you know, a good turn. You know, take out some civilians on the sidewalk.
Of course!
All necessary things.
Well, that wasn't really necessary, I just did it because it was fun.
Surprisingly, you made it all the way here without even damaging the car.
I know, right?
Except for, you know, a little blood in the grill, but, you know, that buffs right out.
A little bit. Wait, you're buffing blood? How do you fix cars?
I buff them. I buff everything.
You buff everything?
Buff everything.
You're out of oil and you buff the...
I buff the tires.
You buff the oil?
I buff the oil. Buff the gasoline.
Buff it all, man.
Buff the seats.
Is that how you steal cars?
I also buff the electrical lines, too. But I seem to have some electrical problems in my car, so I'm going to have to get that fixed.
I would think that there would be some problems involved with the buffing.
I got to buff that out.
You gotta buff out the problems that are caused by the buffing.
I gotta buff out those electrical problems.
You gotta buff the buffing
Once
problems.
again, showing that you don't need entrances.
Entrances are for fools!
Entrances would be easier, but this time you're gonna go careening right out.
I didn't even damage...
exits.
I didn't damage the car. It just...
Not yet, look at that. Come on, it's an accident waiting to happen.
Hills are for cool beasts.
There we go, right there.
Trees are not. They pull into my lane all the time.
Into your lane. That was no fair.
I don't
Trees
know
are
what's
menace.
happening with trees. They hate everybody. And what do we do to them? We don't do anything to trees. They do everything to us.
We like cut them down, use them for paper.
No, I think we just buff them.
We just buff them out.
right out. We just buff them right out of the world.
Buff those trees.
We turn them into paper by buffing the trees and.
So they buff those problems out, and now they
Hello.
finish the mission.
Oh my god, I did it.
$25,000.
Everything I ever wanted.
That's all you ever wanted was 25,000. That's
Everything I ever
now, guess you
wanted
might as
is
well kill
completing
yourself.
this mission. Oh my god. That worked perfectly.
That was amazing. You can like teleport.
Teleportation.
You were just like standing there, like you don't know what to do now. Oh, thank you, game.
Yeah, well, teleporting usually gets me into other things. So I can.
You know, I can see you could like avoid a lot of accidents if you used the correct lane, but
Nah,
nah.
that's not for me.
Oh, there's no one in the other lane. You wouldn't even hit anything.
Well, you see, I have an entirely and a very good explanation for all of this.
Those yardies are pissed.
I don't care. Everything is fine.
Wow, that's some expert. Man, you buff that out. You buff out that smoke.
I can buff all of that smoke out of here. Nothing is beyond buffing.
Not even Buffy. You can buff
You
Buffy.
can buff out buffs all the time. Look at this guy just standing here waiting for me, like nothing's ever happened. And so I'm just
Surprisingly, no one notices the giant arrows over everyone's head.
Yeah, well, I mean, those are commonplace nowadays. You can buy those on Amazon.com. Just
I need me one of those giant arrows. People think I'm an important person.
every time you need someone to pick you up, just put an arrow over your head. Or if you want someone to kill you, but that's an entirely different thing.
No, you put a red arrow over your head.
Oh.
Oh, except for these guys who strangely have blue arrows, I think.
I think they're trying to deceive me.
If I think correctly, they got a big blue ring there.
How do I horn? How do I horn?
How does I horn? Yeah,
that guy's
these
just
guys
rush out and he's just cool.
They
with
got blue
everything.
arrows.
Like,
Just,
yeah.
I can see you're much better at shooting when you are driving.
I shot my
Yeah,
own
and you just
teammate.
shot. Never mind, you're not much better at shooting.
And I'm shooting at the wall. Everything's fine. I got no
I
problems.
was gonna make a clip about how the auto lock-on system helps you, but it obviously doesn't.
Obviously, 'cause I auto-targeted the pillar. Collecting their weapons, because...
That pillar was threatening. It was standing there all ominously like behind you.
Yeah. Dude. Up the stairs, no problem.
Well, it's an exit of some sort at least. At least you're not just driving over the...
Yeah.
No, you're driving up the stairs. That's a pedestrian exit.
There's an opening, and it could be an exit if you want it.
I just realized your shield was 007.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. You're like this fucking
Everything I
secret agent
wanted
right now.
is in my health number.
And you have love of 100. Ladies are all over you.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I don't have 125 just this moment, but...
You know, you have room for improvement, but right now it's good.
Driving skills are for the weak.
You managed to hit both walls there, too.
I know, I
It was
just
like
ricocheted.
pinball.
And there we go.
Kenji's.
And there we go.
Taking the stairs.
And there we go. Step in time, step in time, step in time.
Sure you can buff that out.
Step in time, now turn.
You're not turning. Oh, there we go. It's a turning.
I turned.
Now you're turning. I'm sure you can buff out that
fine.
wall.
Alright. That's all we're doing. That's it.
Goat.